So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened. So here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose. Okay. Hi everybody, Martha here. So sorry this book review is 2 weeks late according to the last one I uploaded. I only have two more of Percy Jackson's books to do. I had not read the spin-off series if there is one. I think there is one, but I pretty much wanted to just get this done before Disney makes Disney Plus about it. But knowing me, I'm probably going to want to reread these before that once the first trailer shows up. But this is for the fourth book, The Battle in the Labyrinth. I like this one probably the most because it has one of my favorite mythologies that is based off of Greek, is the Labyrinth one, because I like the Icarus part of it. So it's like this one has like a bunch of ones put into one, and I think it's like one of the first ones I learned about because of that Disney cartoon that has one of the main characters is Icarus. So, and that's why this is one of my favorites. And basically, as far as I can remember for this book, they are going into the labyrinth to stop um, Luke from going to reach the center of the labyrinth, so they can like attack the camp because it apparently leads into the camp, and they are going in there to find Daedalus, um, because Daedalus is somehow still alive after all of these years. Um, like he's made of clay, basically. That's what turns out, and he is actually teaching one of the at the school, and has a hellhound as a pet, Mrs. Norris. Mrs. I have a hard time. I know I probably just said the cat's name from Harry Potter. I just know it's similar to that name, but sorry. Anyway, who ends up being Percy's dog, and at the end of the book, because Daedalus ends up dying at the very end, and because he first wants to join, because he gets mad about him not being treated right, like a lot of people back in the Greek mythology books, a lot of them should have betrayed them. So stories, and during this we also learn more about Nico, because last thing we heard from him is that he is mad at Percy for letting his sister die, and now he is Hades' son, and he is trying to resurrect his sister. And by the end of this book, he learns that it's not Percy's fault. Some bad things happen, sadly, and sometimes it's just nobody's fault. So he learns not to blame Percy by the end of this, because an evil ghost, who's the ghost of the father, who got mad at it was like the king during the Labyrinth story, the one who his wife mated with a goat, mated with a cow. So yeah, that guy who got mad, mad at Daedalus forever because is how that story ends. So how that so it made it look like that he wants to get back at Daedalus basically, and he was trying to use Nico until Nico figured out, oh yeah, I can control Ghost because I'm the son of the underworld's god. So yeah, my dad is the Lord of the Dead. So yeah, I can control Ghost. Take that. um, and I do like how like it happens at the end of this, the battle during this, how uh Nico helps out the battle against the bad guys, and you get else and he survives. Hopefully, I'm happy he didn't die here, and because he's summoned a whole bunch of dead ghosts, and just passed out, and this is when poor Luke ends up get turned into Krotos, gets possessed by him, and we learn a lot about Luke's past in this book, why he hates Hermes, his father, because he let his or is that next book? I always sometimes I get some of these books mixed up, but I'm pretty sure this is the one where they learn about they don't learn about everything that happens with Luke's mom, because I think they go and meet her in this book. But if it's the next book, correct me. But I remember in one of the books we learned about him and Annabeth, and we like learn about the background about his mom not being able to be a good mother because keep she can't keep talking like in riddles basically, and is act like Luke is still a little kid basically. So and that's really sad story. So you could almost understand why Luke leaves. So he goes off and helps start a very very bad war, and a lot of so this book I like. It's my I would say it's my favorite one. So you should go read it. It's really good, and I did take a little break during it because I wanted to read other books, and I barely went back to it recently. So I really wish I finished it first before I went read those books, though. So because it ended really good, and it's kind of something I regret doing. So, if I ever read again, I'll make sure to read it all the way through this time without taking any breaks. So, there's that. Probably gonna give this one like a 9 out of 10. So go read it, guys. And like I always say, these books really help kids learn about Greek mythology without mentioning all the bloody parts. So that's what I really like about it. These books. So I'll see you guys later. Like, favorite, and subscribe. And bye bye. Oh yeah, and this book does this mention bring up Rachel. The part I kind of didn't like it. I did like Rachel next book, but during this book, I didn't like the idea of them bringing a love triangle in this book, because after having to read stupid Twilight makes me not like love triangles. But I think it's a lot more better handled here than those books, because for once the person I want, the person who's in the middle of the love triangle, to actually pick the person I like. Because a lot of times they don't ever pick the person I like, and then makes me hate shipping. But basically, Rachel is a girl who can see mythical creatures, and they help her and it's helping Percy during this book. And apparently, she put the thorn in her and him and Annabeth's relationship, and Annabeth acts very jealous around her all the time, and it's not even funny. I don't like Percy. You're not being. He's a teenager, but so he, of course, he makes mistakes. So I do like her in the next book better. I just didn't. Mostly, I didn't like. It's not her I had a problem with. It's the whole entire love triangle situation um, that I don't like. And so yeah, it gets resolved next book. So yeah. So that's it for now. I think that's all I really want to talk about during this video. So next book, we'll talk about the fifth book when I get to it. It may not be in a week from now. So this got a week to read it. You haven't read it yet. So bye.